we want to get the best football players we can on the field. We want to be able to score points. We think it takes that to win games, and that's never been any issue with me. I've never got on the offense coordinator's headphones and said, please run the ball right here. Please run the ball right here. That's never been the case. Unfortunately, I think some people might believe that, but that's not my goal, is to score points. And I've never said, please don't score more points. Please don't score. I've never done that. So we're going to do all we can to score points.
We want to score points. Well, Georgia did not do a great job of that last year from about the midpoint of the season on. Anything from the Tennessee game on, Georgia really struggled. Now they've got a new quarterback. We don't know who that will be yet, according to Kirby Smart, but we do know they have an offensive coordinator that's new as well. Dean Legge from Dog Post. I did want, making you a smarter Georgia fan, I did want to touch on some of the stuff that Kirby had to say today. This was the first time he met with the media in some time, and Georgia will start their fall camp getting ready for a September 26th kickoff. They will start that on Monday, which you could be watching this on Monday. We want to score points, and I think that this gets under his skin. And, you know, in the time that I've covered Kirby, there's really not been much confusion about his skill as a defensive coordinator and his capabilities of holding other teams, just suffocating them. I mean, all you need to do is look at last year's defense. This year's defense could be just as good, if not better. Probably should be. But he's touchy about the offensive side of the ball because they didn't perform last year. And, you know, and I think maybe a little bit that that's not what he's known for. So with the criticism, or whatever you want to call it, that Georgia's offense has received over time, I do wonder how much better they will be this year. We want to score points is, I think, something everybody that plays football wants to do. I mean, you know, just because he's a defensive guy doesn't mean he wants to win 10-9. I am certain that Kirby Smart would like to win each game by 20 or 30 points. The problem with that is in today's SEC, that's tough to pull off. And when they were doing that, in 2017 and 18 in the games they won, I mean, those games were competitive until about halftime. And then Georgia just either they were already way up in those games, or they had complete, blowouts by the end of the game, like the 2018 Florida game. But in 19, man, those games were close and tight. And so when you get the natural questions about the offense or about Jake Fromm, it's just something that Kirby has gotten irritated about and sensitive to, I guess. Maybe he would say he's not sensitive, but that's what that was today, about 25 minutes into when we were talking with him. The good news is that with the change, you'd have to say Georgia's poised to score more points. Now, there were some updates on the offensive side of the ball, namely that two quarterbacks have been injured. Now, we knew J.T. Daniels was injured. He is not yet cleared to play. Jamie Newman was dealing with what Kirby called a mild foot injury. He says that he is ready to play. Dominique Blaylock, however, is not yet ready. That seems about right. Daniels for sure could be closer and closer just because he had the ACL at the beginning of the season. Blaylock, that was the SEC championship game. So let's just see what happens on that front as we get closer there. But it's an exciting time at Georgia. I definitely want you to check out dogpost.com. This is an important time. The value of having a subscription to Dog Post right now, and I'm giving you what the value is of Dog Post, is that you get to deal with people like me and my staff every single day on Dog Post. On these videos, we can't answer your questions really, and we certainly can't do it immediately. On the website, you can. So I'd encourage you to check out dogpost.com right now. And if you don't want to do that, there's a playlist right here that you can check out about the 2020 season. It's really important. We're going to be updating that over time, so make sure to check that out, and we'll see you over on the website.